Approach, Guardians, and tell me why you've sought me out.
We've come for answers. Our light just isn't strong enough.
Have you spoken with the Vanguard?
They keep giving us the runaround. But we heard from the Drifter that you could help us out. Was he wrong?
The Drifter runs his mouth too much. Very well. But first, let me tell you what training with me will cost you.
Uh-oh.
Someone once said that death is life's only certainty, but that's not true. Errors are just as certain as death. Some of us cheat death every day, but even those of us who cheated are not immune to making errors. Errors in judgment, errors in words, and errors in deeds.
Ikora told me about how you're trying to train your light. She told you how dangerous it could be, and you defied her and continued to do it anyway, using knowledge of the darkness to augment your light.
I won't give up on this. I can't explain it. It just feels right. My light gets stronger by the hour and
yet in the crucible, you lost control and vaporized the Guardian and their ghost.
But Zavala...
But nothing. There's a reason we are not allowed to use all three disciplines at once. And you proved it when you vaporized that Guardian. Not to mention your affinity with the darkness.
It was an isolated accident. We're living weapons. It's bound to happen. Have you ever considered that the great disaster could have been avoided if more of us were adept at using our light this way?
Every painful day. But the risk to other Guardians and to the city is far greater than the potential benefits of using it against our enemies.
Zavala, if I may...
No, you may not. You will be handed over to the prison of elders. Hopefully in time you will understand the enormity of your mistakes. And even after your release, you will never be allowed to come back. If you do, you will be met with the greatest of force. Guardians, get her out of here.
My only error was trusting anything but my light.
Guardian, wake up!
I've told you, Guardian is not my name.
Sorry, Ire. Old hat.
What happened?
The prison is on fire and there's fighting everywhere. I was able to find you a sidearm and a sword. We're getting out of here.
And my light inhibitor?
Still operational at the moment, so I recommend avoiding any engagements. For now. Unless you'd like to take out some frustration on a fallen or two.
Tempting, but no. I need to retrain my light. I can't do that if I'm locked up or dead.
Okay, round this corner, down the bridge, and we're out of here.
The Vanguard are fools. They give new Guardians empty hope.
To defeat the darkness, we need to understand the way that we do. Powerful knowledge is the only truth in the universe.
I agree. We have to use our knowledge of the dark to break through our own limits.
They will pay for what they did to us. What they did to you.
Even if I destroy them all, it wouldn't make any difference. What I have to do is to get their attention, get people asking the right questions.
How do you plan to do that?
By showing them how weak they really are.
And if they don't listen?
I will make them listen.
What brings you here, Hunter?
Sir, field report from the Hidden.
If you're one of Ikora's Hidden, why are you...
Ikora gave us all instructions that she is not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
Very well, Hunter. Report.
One of our scouts witnessed a rogue light bearer on Nessus using multiple disciplines at once. The scout went dark, but we were able to trace the rogue light bearer's whereabouts, and it appears that she is headed through the city as we speak.
Good work, Hunter. Whoever they are, when they get here, we'll be ready.
Anubis, get me the Vanguard's emergency channel.
Channel's open, you're live.
Members of the almighty Vanguard, I'm sure by now you know that I've made my way to the city.
Who is this? How did you get on this channel?
Zavala, my old friend. One question at a time, or better yet, ask a question that really matters.
What do you want?
I'm going to prove to you how weak and limited your so-called light bearers really are.
Why don't you come to the tower and we'll
No, tried that. You didn't listen. Or don't you remember the Guardians that you jailed and banished? You erased all records of my existence. All because you were too afraid of the change that I represent.
It's you.
Who else? You left me to rot in that place.
With good reason.
It doesn't matter. You already have a long list of failures that prove my point. Allowing Gaul to attack the Traveler, sending lightless Guardians to their deaths on Titan, not being there for Cade when he needed you and Ikora the most, and even worse, not avenging his death. You let your pet Guardian do all the work while you stay within the safety of the tower, tolerating people like the Drifter and Dead Orbit. You're the head of an impotent vanguard that reeks of cowardice and failure. And rather than facing your problems head-on, you prefer to erase them and sweep them under the rug.
Your insults change nothing. I'm ordering you to withdraw from the city immediately. This discussion is over.
You gave up the right to order me around when you tried to erase me. I'll be at the Bannerfall. Send your best, because I know you're too much of a coward to risk showing up yourself. End transmission.
By the Traveler, what have we done?
Is this all they brought? What an insult!
Typical Vanguard overconfidence. Titan, join me or suffer.
You are under arrest.
What a surprise you choose to suffer.
This pain is your destiny! Too slow. Learn how to aim. Go back to strike. Pathetic!
So lame. So lame. So lame. Really? I mean, really? Just die, it's easier. Just die, it's easier.
Oh no, it's a tether. Hunter Voidlight, my only weakness. Fool.
Suffer!
Ire, I'd tell you to bag him, but there's nothing left. Do you think they would have figured out that they were outmatched?
They're Titans. They don't figure out anything.
Got more incoming.
Let's deal with these first. All of you are weak! Now burn!
Take it all! Insects! Something is wrong.
Uh-oh.
I don't like uh-oh. Explain uh-oh.
The darkness algorithm can't keep up with your power output. You're shorting out.
Then remove it!
If I do, you'll start killing them for real. I just need 5 minutes to fix it.
You've got one. I refuse to be captured again. You can't stop the truth. Thousands have watched what happened here today. This is only the beginning.
Wardcliffe Unit, take her down.